Mira's Couch. Today we have an exclusive topic to talk about, but before then, you can follow us on our social media handles at Match TV.
So I think it has got to do with two people who have a mutual feeling towards each other and they have a particular goal. Now I'll bring it to in a romantic setting. I think in my point of view, I think relationship has got to do with trying to understand the other person and then having a goal of being together in the sense that it's going to lead to something productive or marriage. Yeah, so that's what I think.
Oh, okay, so that's your view on relationship. Okay, so then we're going to take another view from our handsome gentleman. What are your views, Chanko, on relationship?
Okay, for me, I think relationship is the way two people or the way two things are connected with each other. And let's limit it to today's society. Relationship is between a male and a female. That's normal way in today's the Ghanaian society. They're learning or studying each other with the goal or with the view of getting married. Yeah. So me, I think relationship is the connection between two of people, two or more people.
Okay. And before then, I want to ask, when you talk about relationship, does it only comes between a male and a female, or you can only have a relationship with any other person? But I think considering our topic, that's where your point of view comes in. Because it's about age. Does age really matter in a relationship? So that's my question. I'll start with you.
Oh, does age matter in a relationship? Okay, for me, I think age doesn't matter in a relationship because when we look at today's world, great men. I'll give one example with the French president Emmanuel Macron. His wife is older than him, and he's been successful managing or ruling his country. So I think age doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so that is his view on the topic. Age, does age really matter in a relationship? And he has given his view that age doesn't really matter. And it's even set example with the French president. So we go back to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what's your intake? Like, does age really matter in a relationship? What do you think?
Okay, I think it's relative. It depends on the person and in the situation at hand. For me, being with someone, as in going out with a person, me personally, I consider age. Even though some people will say it doesn't really matter, and then they'll be like, it depends on maturity. Yes, it depends on maturity, but for me, I would consider the age. Yes, I believe being a lady, I would want to go for someone who is actually older than me. And then if you are a guy, I would actually want you to go for someone you are older than. That's my point of view. We all have our point of views, but then that's what I think. I wouldn't go for someone that I am older than because I will feel like we are like that. That's the way I will feel. So I think it's relative. And
Okay, I
so
see.
yes.
But let us say, let's say your guy you are with is younger than you are, but when you talk about maturity and like doing things, it does perfectly as if the person is older. What are you saying? What would you also still go with the idea that you want someone who is older, yet still the person is young and doing things accurately?
We all have what we want. We, in one way or the other, we are all affected by the society we find ourselves, and then also most of the things we do depend on our thinking. So for me, if you are younger than me, but then everything is on point, I would still feel like you are young. I mean, no, it's a no for me. I want someone who is older than me. Like, I'm not saying if you're older than me, not say you are not what I want, I'll go for it. No, there are a lot of people around, and then the fact that you are older doesn't mean that chin has come for you. No. But then I would also not go for someone older than else. And when it gets some point in the relationship, I'm very much sure that the person will be like, she's older than me, like she's not my type. Like I'll feel like I'm her son or something. You understand? Yeah. So for me, yeah, I would never do that.
Okay. Okay, Ashampon, what's your take? Will you go for someone who is younger and mature, or someone who is older and mature?
As I said earlier, I'll go for someone who is older than me. I don't think relationships should be something that one person should be authoritative or anything. It should just be the vibe. When we go with age will come with the authority, and the relationship should be the vibe. So if the lady is older than me, if she feels I'm a small boy or anything, I won't go for that relationship. But if she's older than me, she sees me to be the head of the family, the head of the relationship, let's say, I think that would be okay for me. Yeah. And look at me right now. You see, I've been dressing, bringing in the Gucci and the designer.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is older than me. She's my sugar mommy. That's why.
She's your girlfriend in form of sugar mommy.
My sugar mommy, because she's older than me, and she provides me with all these stuff. So I think.
Can you ask him the age difference, the margin? I mean,
Like,
for the age.
how old is she? I mean,
she's 32.
the age interval.
Yeah, she's 32, and I'm 23 too. I think.
Okay.
and
so,
you are very much comfortable.
Oh yeah,
so
I'm
it's
comfortable.
basically like 9 years interval, and you're okay with it.
And she sees me as the head.
Oh, okay.
The vibe is there.
I think there's a relationship that there is compatibility and then understanding.
She understands me, so yeah. The vibe is there, so everything goes cool. Relationship.
So
should be
our
the vibe.
next question would be on what are the hindrances or benefits of age in terms of relationship? Does age have any benefits in relationship, or does it have any hindrances in relationship?
For me, I think it has no hindrance in the relationship. Yeah, because as I said, the vibe was there, and each of you respects each other. The lady respects the guy respects the lady. There's mutuality between the two of them. Age shouldn't be any hindrance. Everything moves on smoothly and things.
So Ms. Aparabia, what are you saying? Does age
Okay.
have any hindrance?
I think it has its goods and bads, yes, because under normal circumstance, in our Ghanaian setting or even in Christianity, ladies are asked to be submissive to their spouses. And then for me, I think before I can become very submissive to you, you have to be someone who is much more above me. Even though there's going to be a mutual understanding, there's going to be that we are all going to be on the same level. Yes.
So I don't cut you in. So are you trying to say that when you get to be with someone who is younger, you're not going to be submissive to the person?
I know myself, and I don't think even if I become submissive, I don't think he is going to. He's not going to view me that we are on the same
I
level.
think it's like you are measuring the partner in terms of your view. Because you don't think. What if the person is also into you so much that he wants to do everything for you?
No, we are all humans. We are all humans. And then, as when we started, I said we all act according to the society we find ourselves in, and also our minds. And then, what will bring a problem to me, I wouldn't actually go for it at all. So for me, I think age really matters. It really matters because as a girl, I would go for someone older than me. If I were a boy, I would go for someone younger than me. But that doesn't mean I'm going to control the person. No, I wouldn't do that. And I would also not expect someone to control me. We all have to.
How much affection do you need in a relationship?
For me, 100%.
100% of
Yeah, 100%. let me say, excuse me, but where me the papa? Yeah, for me, so excuse me, pardon me for my word, but where me there? That's the truth. Yeah. So I want you to just anytime we should be affectionate, you know.
Yeah. Full affection.
100%.
Wow.
Say, if it can exceed 100%, let's go.
Hey, exceed 100%.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you meet such a guy, please, you know your affectionate state before you go in for him. What's your program? What's affection?
Oh, I really need that.
How much do you need in a relationship?
How much?
Yes.
I need it. Entirely. I need it.
So like 100% is like a jump.
Yes. Hey. Yes.
Wow.
I need it. Yes. But I shouldn't bring that. I need it.
Wow. Okay, so she said she needs affection entirely. Like from the starting of the relationship to the end of relationship, she needs affection. Likewise,
there's no end to the relationship.
gentleman,
It's very
you also need 100% and even more
150
of affection in his relationship. Now okay, so the conversation is getting more and more interesting, but to be time, you are drawing the curtains here for the next episode. But before then, drop your comments on our social media handles and follow us at Match TV.